Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Gervis Gals and Pirates of the Caribbean film series. Simon Angels here. Today's day is the first day of the month. It's May 3rd, 2024. Dick Sporty Goods. Chad, the assistant hardline manager, didn't call me back for about the landlines, telephones, glass doors, and office. I went upstairs. When I came back to my house, when I go into the store to ask for Chad, I have not seen him. For right now, he says he's not here today. He'll be back in about a few days. For right now, you can call back as long as about 3 or 4 days. Well, basically, I certainly goes it upstairs about it begins and ends now. What I think of my job was the working to do on the process. And I just get my stuff up for the dog's toy. Yeah, this one's just gonna work right now. Lemon pouring in when I diet ginger out immediately. Once about sure, it's just like a few days later. Like sometimes it's due to 10 days. It's like few weeks, which is about the 4 to 5 weeks. 28 to 35 days, like few days. I noticed I speak about it yesterday. I'm not sure if a chat didn't make up to show up for like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursday, even if he came back for Friday for today. He went into the full-time and part-time shift as personnel temporary. It is so temporarily ridiculous. And that's a hard time with what I was thinking about it for the last 10 years from Evolutions. It was from 2010, from 14 years from Evolutions. For Dick Sporty Goods, it's a store manager. It's a hard out. Which is just hard to say that about the few weeks, like in 28 days and 35 days, or for the 5 weeks. I know the store, they didn't ask me to do to about the store management. A lot of the time to do to about application received on the work days is what you have here is on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, or Friday. All we have to do is replace 5 days between Monday through Friday. I can only have to do is the 4-hour shift, so which is about the 16 hours. I'm like so unsure for about the full-time shifter is like between a lot of part of ways as far as that I could. I'm not really unsure about the Dicks didn't call me back as long as it's like as soon as there's possibilities between Melissa, Lexi, and Chad, David, and the co-manager, the co-chief executive and chief executive officer for the Dick Sporty Goods. That I told Guy, it says, haven't seen Chad. He was sort of like non-confused. It is sort of like a last few days ago. I have not seen Chad. Last seen him about last 7 days ago. Before I went to the appointment for the First Rate Plaza by order from Social Security Administrations. It was appointment like 2 hours later, like 120 minutes. Basically, I just went to test. Well, the store manager didn't call me back. I wish I could. I haven't meant to call back for the Dick's Sporting Goods when I make for the money for about $23 for payrolls, like 4-hour shifters. Well, basically, it is a 1 hour is 23, 2 hours is 46, 3 hours is 69, 4 hours is $92 for the shift for per days. Well, basically, we'll make up to the maximum wage about $25. That was like $100 per days. 2 and 3 or 4 days. Basically, we do have $400 per days for Tuesdays to Fridays. So Monday to Friday is like none of it, too much of it. That's like $500. Lot. Well, application and process. So we able to make up to call for Dick's Sporting Goods for interviewers, as long as it's due to about committed felony, like a private prophecies, like impersonating as far as that he do, like people can make a callback, just like it could be about the interviews, like a delay, it gets declined. We'll make up due to about on another application as far as that takes about apparels and clearance, cashiers and maintenance of footwears, team sports and stock associates, any of the golf services as long as we can. If it gets not too much of it, as far as you can. And that's what probably we do exactly I was. That's all I have to make do. It makes my almost heart broken as far as I do like 8 years for my job for Walmart. That was transpired. I was ashamed about. Friendship came over from college and university. It was from indefinitely high schools, from citizens. People came into my former store. My gym. Cindy and Natalie, my former manager, he was like, I certainly let go. I don't know, sometime as far as that it takes. It was completely hard to take on the job application on Hotline. It is an online for it about. It is as hard to the application on the grocery outlets. It takes us like a few weeks. You can make it to the call like the grocery outlet stores, McDonald's, Sheila's Teriyaki, YMCA, NW Fitness, Burger King, and Red Wagon Burgers in Puyallup, and South End Mall, Round Bowling and Amusement. If you do have the applications with process, go for it on roundbowlingandamusement.com, which is about go for the careers. You can be able to make up to on the job application. It's on the career right now. Alright. Unless you're gonna have to show up, we'll have to do something important and about the Dick's Sporting Goods and footwears and the maintenance, apparels and clearance, cashiers and stocks, which is about the association we do about a few weeks, like a 4 weeks and 28 days, which is about for the okay with that. Alright guys, thank you so much for the coming in for you guys. So don't forget to hit the button to subscribe for more contests for Twitter, Instagrams, Facebook, Google, and Vine cameras and YouTube channels. Subscribe it on the Dick's Sporting Goods as far as you can. Big Five Sporting Goods, Sportsman's Warehouse, Big Lots, Targets, Fred Meyers and Safeways, and even like this Walmart at South Hill. Just not in the Puyallup. Just the South Hill for the different Walmart that means to. Well, you know what I mean sometimes as far as I could. We don't want to talk to the people while we're working today. We don't want to talk to your friends like at high schools, junior high schools, and elementary schools, churches, and college, and universities. Their watches should be alright. which means we're not allowed to talk to people while we're working. That's gonna be rules for we working in between weekly days, between Mondays to Friday. Also, like in temporarily 4 days between Tuesdays to Fridays and Monday through Thursdays. You know what that means as far as the deals, once for each side for word. Alright. And be sure on tomorrow at WrestleMania Backlash Rants, which is I do on Friday Night SmackDowns. For today is an 8. Saturday night pay-per-views on WrestleMania Backlash on France Alliance, which is about all the way towards doing about 9 hours away to the Europe. Alright guys, video's over. Feel free to watch. Be sure to have the call back to our Dick's Sporting Goods on the manager and the management and employees and employers. Be sure don't forget to I have to make out to callbacks for the Dick's Sporting Goods of my job. Feel free to watch. Don't forget to keep it regimented. Good luck.